안녕하세요. 스웨덴에서 온 사라입니다.
안녕하세요. 노르웨이에서 매츠입니다.
짠. 아, 발음.
Hi guys. So the most popular type of camping in Norway is wildlife camping. Just setting up your tent anywhere in the forest or on the mountainside. And so today, Sarah and we've set up a camp just here at the office building. So in Norway, we have, I think, over 1,000 different locations where you can go camping that are designated just for setting up tents or bringing your camper van or so on. Do you have the same in Sweden or?
Yeah, it's actually really popular in Sweden. And a lot of people have like a camping van. In the summers, you can see out on the roads like so many camping vans.
I've never been in a camper van myself because I always grew up just bringing the tent up the mountain, setting up camp, yeah, with a small camping stove and making some coffee and yeah, looking at the nice view and just let nature sink in.
Yeah.
That's kind of the Norwegian way of doing it. It's very minimalistic.
Yeah.
No luxury. Yeah.
Yeah, actually in Sweden you can camp, I think it's the same in Korea and maybe in Norway too. You can camp anywhere for one night. So you can pretty much go wherever you want, unless it's like private. So where do you usually go when you camp in the wild in Norway?
There's so many options, and obviously the season has a huge impact on what you do as well.
Yeah.
So in the winter season, some people might even build igloos up the mountains and go skiing early in the morning, or yeah, during summertime, there's a lot of nice areas very far north. Lofoten, for example, which is this very gorgeous place in Norway. And then you obviously have all the fjords in Norway. You know, Norway has the most fjords in the world, and
I think we have one in Sweden.
yeah, the fjords are a very popular destination both for locals and tourists visiting Norway. And you have famous places like Pulpit Rock, Preikestolen, and then you have Trolltunga, which is also another rock formation which is very special in Norway. Do you have any like special landmarks in Sweden that people will go visit?
In Sweden, actually, we have a lot of lakes, and they're really everywhere. So you can, I mean, around my house, we have like 6 or maybe even 10 lakes. The most famous spot, or it's not a spot, but we have Kungsleden, which is like a hiking trail that goes. You can basically walk from southern Sweden up to the north, and there's a trail you can follow the whole way. Yeah, we do. I think Norway is very popular because I think the nature in Norway is a bit more dramatic than in Sweden. Sweden is very, like the mountains are more soft. I think if you look at northern Norway, it actually sometimes looks like it could be like in the tropics or something.
And you have the northern lights that are popular during wintertime, and then during summertime you have the midnight sun. Yeah,
you can hike all day and all night if you want. Okay, so now we're going to show you a bit of what we usually bring to eat when we camp in the Nordics. So what do you usually bring in Norway?
Well, we always bring some sort of snacks. So carbohydrates is important.
Yeah.
Maybe some like small thin crisp bread with some spreads that is easily applicable.
Yeah.
So sometimes this could be stubborn mackerel, or it could be some sort of pate.
Yeah.
Or even just ham and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's fairly simple, like compared to Korea. Korea is very ambitious. They will bring like, you know, raw meat and stuff and prepare everything like a real meal. But I think we usually do it more simple in the Nordics. And especially if Swedish people go to Norway, for example, we will usually bring like maybe stubborn mackerel and often a lot of canned food. And in Sweden, we also do the sausage thing a lot.
And then for drinking during winter, it's always nice to have something hot to drink. So you bring it in a thermos, like hot chocolate or blackcurrant toddy. I always keep a cold beer in my backpack if I go skiing and camping in Norway.
Yeah, I think it's good too. Beers. Okay, so we can have some bread and make a Scandinavian style sandwich. Usually we have some type of rye bread or
Like whole grain.
yeah. 좀 너무 막 동체로 넣는 것도
This is the most special camping lunch I've had, I think.
Me too. So it's all done.
There you go. Quick and simple, just like the Scandinavian way.
Yeah. 초간단.
초간단.
요리 치트키. Feels like camping.
So if you go camping in Norway, there's certain things that are very essential to bring. Most Norwegians will have a pocket knife with them, and also something to light a fire with, especially during winter when you never know, you might get lost and you might have to make a fire to survive, and having something to light it with then is very, very important.
So I think in Sweden it's quite similar, but it all depends on the season and how you're moving around, I think. For example, if you're going to move anywhere near the lakes, you usually have like emergency equipment if you were to fall through the ice, for
Right.
example, if you're in the winter.
It rains a lot in Scandinavia, so you
Yeah.
have to bring waterproof clothing. That's very important because the weather can change very quickly,
Yeah.
and you don't want to be soaking wet and cold.
And you can never predict the weather in Scandinavia.
We have a saying in Norwegian that you have to dress appropriately for all types of weather as soon as you leave your house.
So actually we have a saying in Sweden that is like, there's no bad weather, only bad clothing. Okay, so next time we want to go for some real camping, not at the office. And right now, camping is really popular in Korea. So we're hoping that we and everyone else can go for some safe and fun camping. And see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.